Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, y'all. I know it's getting late, but hey, if you're up, then come hang with me and let me show y'all how to build this website over in AI. Now, I have always loved to create my websites in HTML, but it's so much work. And with AI, you can do anything. Like literally, like you see these you see all this customizing that we're able to do. Now I went in, created a banner. This is a home page of a site that I'm working on. And so sometimes you just want things to look like how you imagine them looking, right? And so we are actually over here in ChatGPT today doing this. And I'm gonna even try to get it to update my buttons. I wasn't able to get it to update the buttons earlier, but if I cannot, then I'll go ahead and update them. So I wanted to do some stuff to where I have like my buttons, kind of this stuff here. See how that highlights and pounces and all of that stuff. So just doing all of this stuff, just letting y'all know, hey, I am back doing websites. So if you need a website and you don't want to do it yourself, holla at your girl. This button works. This button's not working. This button not working. That button's not working. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Um, and I'll walk you guys through. Y'all can see how this process goes. So I'm going to copy this. I use two things when I am coding. I use ChatGPT, and then I'll come over here and I'll copy it over into my code app. You can use Word, you can use not Word, Notepad, or you could use an actual HTML code app if you wanted to. Let's stop doing that. And then what I'm going to do is because I need to pull some information from over here that I had for some names. And I guess it did not put those website links in here because I did say, hey, I can do it myself. There they are. I'm just going to copy these links over in here and then I will show you guys this program right quick. So once you, so the bling has to be, once you create a page, and I'm going to actually show you guys how to create a page in here because I know that are um, a lot of people want to create their own website, and you should be able to do that. So I am looking for, so make more bling font da 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 da. It should be the buttons. Where are the buttons? Buttons, buttons, buttons. Testimonial. Normally they are up towards the top. So whenever you're creating an HTML page, this is kind of how it goes. You have your HTML tag, your header tag, you'll have a body, you'll have styles, and different sections. So what I'm looking for right now is I am looking for my buttons. I may have to ask it what did it name those buttons because I don't see. I see the footer. I see the make most section. Da, da, da. I don't see a button in here. Calculator, padding. There are no buttons. How did it write this code? I'm not seeing a button. Okay, I see that. I do not see a button. Button. Huh. Hold Okay, so I do not see the buttons over here. There's the slide right there. Um, see the buttons. Transfer this SVG creator. Testimonial section. Footer. Hey chat, what did you name the buttons? I'm looking for the buttons. Are you able to highlight the code section for me to see where you put the buttons? Oh, I wasn't trying to do that. I'm looking for these buttons, y'all. Oh, it did a transition. It didn't do a button, a regular button. Okay. Um, okay, so it's under the styles. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna need to link those buttons to an actual to a URL. Um, and you didn't do the buttons in the normal way that I do buttons, so I'm gonna need you to help me with that because this is gonna be new. Okay. You see those links that I added up in the chat? I need to add those buttons. So it actually did this in a different way than what I normally. Okay, hero source, da da da. That's the hero slider. That's the header. Thanks for these papers. Okay, so it's gonna actually go ahead and link these buttons for me now. And then once it links the buttons for me, then I will okay. Hey baby Giant. Okay, you say I think I'm the only one between my siblings that is learning and using AI. I unlocked the password protected PDF file using AI now that I was shocked. Okay, already. Let's see. Let's go here and preview it. So it should be done. So it just told me that it's done. And so I'm going to preview it. And these buttons should be able to take me to whatever I'm going to. But it's not going to take me to it now because, of course, we are, here in the site. So if you really want to just see everything live, I'm going to just copy this and then hit Control V and paste it. So I actually work in a code editor because um, I like to depose and see what it actually looks like once it is up and going. And so this is what this site is going to look like right now. So I'm actually about to go and launch this page, y'all. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to launch this page. So I'm going to actually go and we're going to launch this page. And then after I launch this page, we'll go and, so let's just copy the whole thing. Hit Google. We are over in make mode actually. And I'm getting ready to put up to launch these apps, get those apps started. So this is the page now. But we're gonna do some editing to this because I wanted to glow these up. So I went in and had it do it for me. So let's just go here and If you are using Elementor or something like that, then all you have to do, we're going to just delete all of this. Um, we're going to delete all of this. We'll leave this footer for now. And I'm just going to add a block here. And then what we want to do is go up over here and we're going to type in HTML into our code here. And then all you have to do is hit paste. Boom. And we have us a whole custom page website, and that's it. So now that we've done that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to preview the site and make sure that the buttons are working. And that button's not 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 working. So now I'm going to have to go back over here, and normally when I do my buttons, I do it myself versus having ChatGPT do it. So um, those buttons are not live. We need to create pages for each one of these buttons. So let's go back over here into ChatGPT. And I was actually trying to look for those buttons myself. Hey chat, so those buttons are not linked. Can you go back in and check the code and make sure that the buttons are linked, because they're not linked? So we're just going to tell it to go back in here and check it and make sure that these buttons are linked, y'all. My sound is messing up again, going in and out. Let me see. It could be me turning my face. Let's see. Hold on, let me. Okay, can you guys hear me? Boom, all the buttons. Let's see here. No worries, I'll fix that right now. Attempting to update the links, but failed due to the strict patterns. I'll go in and revise the code. That's what I thought. The way that it wrote this code is different from what I know how to do. So I need you to go in there. It's going to go in and link these buttons. Okay. Okay, so this is one thing about ChatGPT. What it'll do some crazy stuff. Okay, chat. So what I need you to do, it looks like you did not create true buttons. Let's go in, and what we can do is we can recreate those buttons if need be, or you can walk me through and tell me exactly where. I don't see any links for me to be able to even go in and edit those buttons, and I don't see a actual button that you created. So maybe you can walk me through, or we can go back in and go through and actually create real buttons. But we got to keep it moving, y'all. If it doesn't create the button this time, then I'm going to have to. Okay, so Let's see, it's saying that it did real buttons. Let's see here. Um, Sometimes it will lie and tell you all that hey, I made those buttons. You say you made those buttons. Let's see here. You made 3 edits to the landing page. View in buttons, voice tool, lead sheet, email. No. Oh, that's the problem. That's the problem. That is the problem. Okay, so that's an issue. Make Mo Bling goes to the button that says Start Designing Bling. Make Mo Leads or Mo Leads goes to the button that says Generate Leads Now. And then Make Mo Web should go to the button that says Launch Invoice Tool. So go ahead and update that. Let me see if I can see where it's putting it. So this is the thing. You'll normally see the code. This is how I know it's a problem. I didn't see it do anything over here in the code. It didn't do anything, so it's freezing up and it's tripping. Okay, so I didn't see you change any code at all over in the code editor. I ain't see you write not one piece of code. Sometimes it will do this crazy stuff, y'all. And if it doesn't, I will go back in. I'll have to go back in and find that myself or redo these buttons. Because you ain't done nothing over here. Let's see. Yep. It's saying the 3 buttons are now linked. Let me go in and look. Mm-mm. You ain't linked, Jack. You ain't linked, Jack. Tell me where to find the code for the buttons that you linked. What's the name of the buttons? Give me the reference. Because we not buying it. Okay. You say you put a reference in here. I don't see it. It's the web. A reference. It did. It put it in there. Make Mo Web. That's the reference right there, y'all. It did put it in there. I see the reference there. I don't see any reference here on Pro, on leads. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to copy this all the way over here. Okay, so it did do it. Okay, so let me copy that. It did do it. Okay, made a liar out of me today. Let's go in and paste it here, and then let's depose it over here, and we can see, and then I'll go back in and pop that up on the website, and then we will. Okay, so this button should go to a lead page. Boom, that's on the website. That's perfect. Perfect. That button Bling is not going to anywhere. Launch tool, those are not going anywhere. They should be going. So if they're not going, then let me look at the code. Magmo Bling, let's see. Copy. Let's go over here to the browser. Paste and go. It's going to Magmo Bling. Huh. Okay. Let me look at the title real quick. So this one is for email template pack. That's in the wrong place. That's the problem. Email template pack. That's for the pricing calculator. So this right here, let's copy this. And this is for a starter pack. It put them in the wrong place, all in the wrong place. This is MakeMo Pro. That's the mobile. Okay, so this is the invoicer here. These are all in the wrong place. All in the wrong place. Okay. So this is the SVG creator, which should have a reference in here. There's the reference right there. So it should be HTTPS. This is the SVG creator. Dot Magmo dot app /. It should be Magmo app / what? Let's see here. Just go in here and do this ourselves because we don't have an SVG page. Let's just create an SVG page real quick. So you have to have pages for everything that you're doing. I'm going to create a page and I'm just going to call it Magmo SVG. And then that way we'll have a page. And then we can just copy the page address, and that's what we'll put in here once we copy the page address. Paste. Okay, now that will go to Magmo SVG. So that is the SVG creator. This one here will be Pro Plus Mobile, and it doesn't have an AREF, so we'll just copy this whole thing here. We'll see, and we'll go back over here and we'll add the A reference under your reference should go under your paragraph. So we'll add that there and we'll paste that, and then this is going to be Pro. Pro is going to be, we'll just say Magmo Pro, and then we'll create the page for it. And then Magmo Mobile. We don't need something for the mobile. We need the bling. We need the bling. SVG invoice. Magmo Web. Mo Leads. We need the bling. That has Magmo Bling right there. Huh. Okay. So let's copy all of this, hit Control C, and let's go back over to the website, put it in there, and then we can jump on and start creating pages. We'll go through and have ChatGPT create the other pages for us. Um, let's go ahead and close this out and go back over here. I'm going to add this to the home page real quick. I'm just going to update it. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this right here, and then I'm going to click this little button over here, and we're just going to do this. If it was not for, and you could really click this, double click, and then right click and select all, and then just delete, and then go boom and paste it. And now we should be able to publish it and have all of our pages. Well, not all of our pages, but we'll have this page, and these should be working. And if it's not, for some reason, that button is not working. For some reason, those buttons are not working, y'all. So I'm going to have to come back and figure out why them dang on buttons is not working, or I'm just going to have to make those buttons myself. But I will get them to working because they should have been working. There they go. It's just taking, like, maybe it's just taking a minute to activate. Nope, because we used the leads the first time. So that ain't it. We used those leads the first time. So, okay. But I tell you what, let's just jump over here, back over here into chat and start with something totally different. Let's go over here. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to create a page that is this page here. Go to the actual app. If you notice, I'm just redoing the pages. So right now, we'll put that in a frame. So let's create the bling page. Okay. Okay, so building up on the same theme that we have for the home page of the website, we're going to make the Make Mo Bling page. So this page needs to be SEO optimized for cloud-based. Let's use words like cloud-based rhinestone tool, cloud-based bling creator, create your own rhinestones in the cloud. Let's do SVG to rhinestone, SVG to bling, text to bling. Just make it and give me a description. So the description would be Make Mo Bling helps uh, craft pros. Let's see, bling mo with Make Mo Bling. Before you create the website, let's go ahead, let's brainstorm real quick so we can come up with some type of catchy saying about Make Mo Bling. And so try it free. um let's see here. Let's see what else. So you can convert SVGs, they can convert text to SVG, they can do they can convert their PNGs, stuff like that. Just hook it up for me. Okay. So that's all I do, y'all. I'm still waiting on my web on my I got a app developer that I brought in to help me do some stuff. Okay, so slogans, Make Mo Bling, Cloud-based rhinestone for craft pros who stay bossed up. I don't like that. Text to bling, shine, boom, 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 boom. SEO optimized description. Here's a punchy paragraph. Make both links. Cloud praise, place, da 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 da. Side hustle. All from your browser, no software. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So this needs to be super easy, right? So what I envision is when people click on Make Mo Bling to try out the app, really quick and simple. Um, I like your bling, your browser, your hustle. It's literally bling it, save it, and print it. Because they're just gonna. I mean, it's just like click, click, boom. So just but at the same time, even though I'm going to upload the app, we still need to we need to make sure that it is optimized for Google. So let's do a Google search for Rhinestone software, or you tell me if when people are looking for software for rhinestones, put in things like free rhinestones. Actually, we can put that in the back in the keywords. We don't even have to put it, well, we got to put it on the page somewhere, but we're going to SEO optimize the back with our keywords for our meta tags, okay? But go ahead and create the page. And it's going to be a simple page with, um, we're not even going to put a banner on it. We're not even going to put a banner on the page. The software will sit inside of an iframe. So put the spacing for the iframe, and that's it. Okay. I'm going to do it real quick and simple, y'all. Sometimes I don't even know what I want. It's faster to do it like this than to go in and do it. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Over in baby, look. Oh, I'm over here picking this hair while I'm on here with y'all. Over in Canva, it lets you do code, but it doesn't keep the code. So it's kind of weird, right? Okay, so I like this. Your bling, your hustle. There's our iframe. Okay, so we'll have the iframe there, and then make more bling, cloud base. That's it. Let me look at the code. Gotta look at the code. Okay, so the meta description, make more bling. Okay, so this is the most important part, is to make sure that you're putting in what people are actually like looking for. Okay, so we got rhinestone maker. Okay. Oh, you did it for me. Right there. Okay. 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 So we're gonna do a Google search for rhinestone software. So I want to make sure, because sometimes what happens is when you're like creating a website or something like that, if you're putting in things that people are not searching for, then it's not going to do you any good. And sometimes what you think people are searching for, they're not actually searching for, right? So while that's going, I'm just going to go ahead and um, copy all of this into this iframe. Well, it won't let me copy it, but there you go, tripping. What's up, T. Lamont? How's it been going? Come on now. Oh, that's what you want to do. You want to go in and do all of that. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So it went in. Now we are optimized. Okay, that's what we're looking for. That's what we are looking for. So that's how you do that, y'all. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and copy this page now, and I'll put that over in my over here. We'll go over here and we'll go file and we'll go new file, and we'll say this is the bling page dot html, and we'll hit enter. It'll open, create us a new page, and then all we gotta do is hit Control V, and this page will be up. So there we go. So we need to do the same thing for all of our other pages. So right here we have it in an iframe, and that's what the app is, what your app is going to run in. The app will run right here off inside of the iframe. Okay, so we need to do a one thing that we need to do is we need a back button. Oh no, we don't need a back. We don't need that. Okay. So let's create a new page. Okay, so let's create a new page. This page will be for our contact page. Let's create a contact page. Quick, simple, easy contact page, but it still needs to go with our theme, our purple and our pink and our colors. For the contact page, all we want on there is we'll create a form for them to email their name, email, phone number, and just a little place where they can put some information and a button to send us that email. Okay, do a quick little form there, and let's go ahead and stop that code and come up out of there. Um, let's create a contact page. The contact page needs to have our contact page needs to have they need to have a name, an email, a phone number, optional, and um, a note where they can say why they're contacting us, and then it will have a button. That button will send the email over to Latana at DallasTshirts.com. And let me go in here and add chat with us large. Um, okay, so I'm just gonna create another page. Quick, 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 quick. Mm, let's go in and view it. And so there it is. Okay, so we need to make it a little bit, have a little bit more up. Okay, so let's design a banner for our contact us page. And the banner should have a picture of a lady. She's over at the screen printing press and have a phone in her hand and a squeegee in the other hand, and the squeegee is pushing down on the screen printing press like she's printing and answering the phone, so she's multitasking. Let's go ahead and create that image now. See if we can create this image. And while all of that stuff is going, if you guys have not signed up for Make Mo Bling, you better if you want to get in, because we are getting ready to launch pretty soon here, right after I figure out these last few little things. So we'll go over here to Bling, to the Bling page. Oops, that's the wrong page. I'm on the wrong website. Wrong website. Okay. Exit up out of there. Got my heat press girl. And then we'll go over here to here. And let's see what page I'm going to be on. Okay, so this is looking good. We need something to share Facebook and all that stuff. So Let's go in over here. I downloaded a widget for the a plugin, simple photo feed. We are going to connect an account and connect my Instagram account. And nope, 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 that's not the account that I want to connect. Disconnect that account. The account I want to connect is Makemo, so I better log into the Makemo over here. Okay, so here we are. So now maybe it will recognize that I'm trying to get into Makemo and not into what it's trying to do. Since Makemo is up and open. So this is a app that connects your Instagram, and I'm hoping that it'll see that the Instagram is connected. Sometimes it's kind of hard when you have a couple of different accounts. Oh, why do you keep trying to open up this one? This is not the account that I want. I've had the hardest time to log out of that account and log into the Makemo account, because that's the account that I want y'all to do. There you go with this bullshit. I created that and I can never get into that account. Never get into that account. Damn. I don't know why I can't never get into that account, y'all. Let me just go forgot the password shit. Looked like the password was there, but I guess not. Not a robot. Log me in. Okay, so you just sent a damn text message over here. Well, that phone is dead, so I won't be getting that today. I won't be getting that today. I don't know why I can't log into this account. It's already in there. Nope, that's not it. Remove that from Barrel. Switch accounts. Sign in. Okay, so, well, I guess I won't be able to get into that account today. That's just what that is. I'll figure that one out. Okay. Yeah, I can't get into there. I could have just connected it to my account, but I don't want to. That is crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Cannot get into that account. Okay, so if I can't add that, then what else can I do that needs to be added over here? What other apps did I plugins did I pull in? So I got, well, we can activate sitemap. We need to activate that. Start the setup. Connect to Google Analytics. Do all of that. Sign in. Mm, sign in with this one. Boom. So y'all, this is gonna allow me to start knowing, okay, who's on the site and all of that good stuff. So definitely want that on your, definitely want that. Okay. So now that's on there and done. So now we got that. We'll go ahead, update the database. And then let's go over here and let's go to store. And I guess I need to activate the store too. Let's go in here and product shop, placeholder, redirect the cart after successful. All of that stuff is together. Let's add a product, a dummy product. Test product. And all we're gonna do is put $1 and we'll hit publish. There's product, okay. Take this site live just so that we can have everything live. I'll just go in and just add that just so that all of that stuff is on there. Once you add that first product, then that will take your database to being, take everything to being live, so that now you can go in and you can view your store. So now we have like different things that are in here on the store. So that's looking good. And then here on web, we're gonna change all of this around because the tool is actually, and on Bling, we're gonna change that. Bling is already, did I already put, I already started putting these pages up. I did, okay. But we're gonna put that in a, we're actually gonna put that in an iframe. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put that in an iframe. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna change this. Let's go in and edit this page. Why is that going to from, if I did this, this means that I created an iframe. What did I do? What did I do? I can't remember what I did. Shop movies. Okay, so movies and then SVG creator. I can't remember what I did on this page. Because that page converts and goes straight into the app, right? Positive it does. Go straight into the app. Let's see. Okay, I rerouted it. So what did I do? I gotta think about what I did to make it reroute. And damn if I know. Damn if I know. Okay, so that button is working. Is anything else working? The leads button is working. Bling is working. Buttons are working, y'all. Buttons have kicked in. SVG is working. Is not working. Buttons are finally kicking in. Sometimes it takes it a second to get those buttons all to kick in. But now that they are kicking in, this one I'm gonna have to change, and this one I'm gonna have to change because I see those two have a problem. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get off of here tonight because I'm tired, tired, tired. And so I'm gonna get up off of here because it has got to be late. Let's add some more pages. Let's see what I need to add. What we need to do is go in and customize this text. Allow us to customize the text in this particular nope, does not allow you to customize the text. Okay, so home settings. Okay, let's write CSS to change out. Change that out. Let that do that for me. And then that's it. Okay, guys, it's getting late, so I'm gonna go on and get up off of here tonight. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.